I don't grok this. Hi, Dean Jenkins from followmetrades.com, and this is the weekly market update for the week coming up of July 6, 2020. And I use that word grok. If you came of age in the 60s or 70s, you probably recognize that pretty famous novel by Robert Heinlein called "Stranger in a Strange Land," and it was about a human who was raised on Mars, came back to Earth, and has some unusual capabilities. And one of them was this very deep understanding called Grok. So many of you are probably smiling and remembering that story. That book was pretty famous. Anyway, I say I don't grok this because look, I'm showing the S&P 500, the overnight futures at the open here, and they are up 17 and a quarter points, about 0.5% right now, and so implying a larger open for tomorrow morning when the regular market opens. Here's a S&P 500 daily chart, and you can see, interestingly, I've got purple lines drawn at the top and the bottom. We've been in this channel for coming up on a month. We had a pretty big down gap. I've got it marked here. And then we've gone down and come up, and gone down and come up. We just can't seem to break through this upper threshold. On Thursday, the last day of trading before the 4th of July holiday, it wicked up above it, but it couldn't really close in a meaningful way above that channel. It was up intraday on a pretty strong June jobs report. And of course, that's good news. We want everybody to have a job who wants one. But, we got a backdrop of, very sharp rising number of coronavirus cases, many states tapping the brakes or rolling back, plans for reopening the economy, all kinds of stuff going on. I think the big deal is going to be coming in a few weeks, a week or two, as Q2 earnings season gets off. And here's a headline from FactSet, so I subscribe to this. I think I subscribe to every possible newsletter out there. But record high cuts to S&P EPS estimates for Q2 2020. So when earnings season for last quarter was rolling out, a lot of companies declined to offer guidance, just too much unknown, which in itself is unprecedented, I think. It's highly unusual. No estimates, no guidance. And now, the estimates are that earnings per share are going to be record high cuts. And that's really going to show the impact of the shutdown, its lasting impact. More and more economists are looking at, 2021, 2022 for full recovery. We'll see how that all plays out. But as earnings come out and as the impact of the shutdown becomes kind of painfully obvious, I think that's going to be a catalyst. So, if you've been tuning in for any period of time, I'm waiting for the next big correction. I still think there's a better than even chance. The probability is for the market to head down again, based on that impact to economic activity and ultimately to earnings. It could be wrong. If we get a substantial close, a couple price bars above this channel, then we're probably going to go challenge the highs. If it continues to be resistance and earnings start trickling in, and we go down and start putting in new lows, take out this low, look out below. So we just got to let this play out. I mentioned the novel Stranger in a Strange Land, and certainly, I kind of feel that way. It's like, this is a really strange market, and we just had the 4th of July holiday, and it was a really strange 4th of July holiday without fireworks and gatherings and stuff like that. We still had a good time. I hope if you celebrate the 4th, you had a good time as well. At least, a break and time with friends and family, and it was good. But it was strange. Strange 4th of July and a strange market. So I'm watching this level really carefully. Let's see if we break down or up from here. And I believe as earnings begin to roll out in a week or two, Fastenal is kind of the first major company to report. I believe they're on the 14th. So we're not too far out from that. Or any other, breaking news. And meanwhile, we will be cautious. We'll trade the realities and look for opportunities to join a major trend. And we've got several candidates either way, up or down. All right, that's the best I have for now. Trying to grok the whole thing, and when it's clear, then I'll act on it, and we'll be taking some trades with my stock option picks service, live trading room. Take care, trade safe, keep the winners big, losers small, and be patient. Catch you next time. Thanks.